Hey guys, it's Hypersomnic Potato here. Hope you're doing fine. And this is one of those podcasts where I confess my love for a film, and it's Shazam today. So it's been almost a month and a half since I saw this movie, and I loved it. I mean, since a month and a half, I've been trying to do this podcast, but I couldn't do it for various reasons. It's not that I'm busy, it's just that I'm fucking lazy. So yeah, let's get to the point. I remember laughing out loud when Billy, the protagonist, and his friend Freddy, they both go to a real estate agent and they ask for a layer so that, the kind of place where superheroes get to hang out. And he describes the one which Batman has. And the fact that both Batman and Shazam are from the same universe it's hilarious. And getting to the protagonist, that's Billy Batson. He is a jerk. He is consistently searching for his mother from whom he was torn away when he was a child, and he's not a very kind, or he's not a typical good guy that we get to see in superhero origin stories. He's not a guy, he's definitely not the guy who deserves to be a superhero. And coming to the bad guy, his Sivana, an old wizard pulls Sivana when he was young and takes him to a fantasy for a few moments and told him that he was not worthy out of the blue. I mean, just imagine how that would have impacted a little kid who is already frustrated with his family looking down on him. So this is where Shazam stands out. It gives a personality to its villain. I mean, it properly establishes him and justifies his thirst for power and approval from his family members, mainly his father and brother. It is sad that he turned out to be a bad guy. I mean, we rarely get to see superhero movies where the film starts off with a villain's backstory. I mean, come on, tell me, when was the last time we saw a film that started with villain's backstory? This is not just the one thing. I mean, there are many things I loved about Shazam. Another thing is, the best part about Shazam is that it doesn't try too hard. I love it when movies are self-aware of what they are and when they stick to the point without trying to go overboard and blow it out of proportion. Shazam clearly knows what it wants to be. I mean, it doesn't want to be a visual spectacle, or it doesn't even try to be that larger than life superhero extravaganza. It doesn't seduce you to look at its VFX either. It's a simple, sweet, warm little film about this kid who gets superpowers by chance, and the whole process how he becomes the superhero. And in the process of the whole thing that I just said, it doesn't fall for the cliches. It turns out to be the better film or the better origin story that we get to see, because it has the charm and at times of make it bigger. I mean, we are living in the times when we want big stuff. Shazam chooses to be small, but it has a really big heart. I mean, a bigger heart than most of the superhero films that we get to see. Not talking about Endgame again, not talking about it. Victor is the warmest human character I have seen in on the big screen in a very long time. He is the foster parent. I just loved him. She was very warm. And Freddy is that humble friend. We wish we had someone like Freddy in our lives. He's such a good guy. I mean, the characters in this film are really good. And there is a scene where Big Billy, Shazam guy, hands over a tiger doll to a little girl. That the scene is a throwback to his childhood, because he wanted a tiger doll when he was a kid and his mother couldn't give him that. No, call it melodrama or anything, but I call it heart, and Shazam has plenty of it. There are glimpses of soul in Shazam which are brilliant. The humor is the favorite thing about Shazam. My favorite thing about Shazam. It's on point. I don't think I can explain how funny the film is with my mediocre and my broken English, but let me give it a try. There is a scene in the supermarket right after the Billy guy discovers his superhero powers. He's so childish that the first thing he wants to make use of his newfound identity is that he wants to try alcohol now that he's above 18. And the fact that he can be so childish, it's very funny considering he's a superhero now. And the moment they try the alcohol, they means both Billy and Freddy, they try alcohol and they spit it out of their mouths, saying it tastes like vomit. this is such a hilarious scene. I mean, when you watch it in the movie, you will find it very funny. And they give back alcohol and they trade it with chips. I expected it to be happy and silly comedy, but I was really surprised with the potential it has in the visual department. But it doesn't rely on those. I mean, yeah, there are some really fantastic visuals in the film. There is one scene in the movie where Billy jumps off a tower saying Shazam, and the lightning strikes him and he transforms into the superhero. I think that's not one of the best shot in DCEU till now. You guys have already missed it, but at least watch it when it comes out on torrents, because we don't buy Blu-rays. Yeah, so I think Shazam is my second favorite movie of this year. I'm not gonna tell what's my favorite movie, whatever it takes. I even wrote something about Shazam a month ago, so if you want to check that out, if you're a person who likes to read stuff, maybe you should go and read it on my blog. It's hypersomnic.home.blog. So yeah, until next time, bye bye.